Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. One of the catalysts for me returning to the dating scene was last August when I got my car insurance premiums. They had increased 20-30% from what I paid in February of 2024. And even the one in February was already an increase from the last time as well. It was really insulting. I had not gotten into an accident. I hadn't done anything crazy. I didn't drive much more or get any tickets or anything weird. Not of my doing, right? Obviously, the whole state of Arizona had a lot of, other states had weather patterns. We had probably increased of accidents in Arizona. So I talked to a friend of mine. Um, he had a best friend from school who sold insurance. So I talked to my friend to find out what was up with this. And he said he hadn't noticed it. He told me how much he paid, and he's about my age, but he's married. He has similar driving habits as me, and they pay a whole lot less. And it was really insulting because on top of all of the other penalties I get for being single, a lot of people forget. They think, oh, what's the big deal? You pay whatever dollar more for car insurance. Yeah, that's one cost out of a whole installment plan of singles penalties, right? That's like arguing that your car payment is affordable, but you got a 30-year mortgage on your car, right? Um, yeah. And I swore, this was back in August, he told me about the insurance, and my insurance has increased a lot. Just before the pandemic, I was paying about $300 per 6 months. Granted, I have very high deductibles. I think I have a $2,000 deductible. I pay about $300 per 6 months. Now it's getting close to $700. It'll probably be $800 by the time I get it in February. And so I swore I had to return to the dating scene to fix this. And I was kind of optimistic that when I paid the bill in August, because I had talked to my friend before paying that bill, see if I should switch or anything like that. We both concluded to stay with it. And then I told him at the time, half jokingly, please find me somebody so that by February I don't have to pay this alone. And that's when I offered the reward for anybody who could set me up on a blind date. And I offered it to everybody, but he won it. And long story short, here in February, I'm still paying that bill by myself. I need a miracle. It's New Year's Day today. Please have something happen it's a pain. I mean, it's not even that much money, but it's a pain to see that number, right? I think the insurance companies, they try to capitalize it because you can pay it monthly, but it costs you so much more, right? I almost thought about doing that just to avoid that pain, but I love money, so I can't bring myself to do it that way. But, all right. If I had it my way, I could pay it daily. That way, the increases won't look so bad. It's kind of like, you guys see, I eat dark baking chocolate almost daily. Not here in Taiwan, but back home in the States. Here in Taiwan, I got much more important things for my appetite. But over in the United States, they come in 4-ounce boxes. Right now, they cost about $3 a box. And when I started eating it, so it was closer to $1 a box, right? So baking chocolate is more expensive than quite a few precious metals that I work with, right? Not silver, obviously, but because I buy it in such small increments, I hardly even think about it, even when it does go up on the shelves, right? If I had to buy a year's supply at one time or 6 months supply at one time, I think I would be a lot more sensitive to the price increases, right? And then I would start cursing about, I guess there's no discrimination there, right? But you get the idea, right? All right. Please continue to pray. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.